Hey yo guys, we'll be back with another video. Oh, shoot. Anyway, hey yo guys, we'll be back with another video. You feel me? Please like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get into it. Couples with a large age gap, truth or drink? Let's see.
Between us, who's going to die first?
That's actually a crazy question to ask. Like cut. That's a little strange of a question to ask. Like, I'm sorry, but that's a little weird. Excuse me. That's a little strange question.
Who are you and how do you know each other?
I'm Katie.
I'm Tim.
And
Who are you and how do you know each other?
I'm Katie.
I'm Tim.
And we're married.
I'm Morgan, and this is Cher, and that's my girlfriend.
I'm Pamela.
I'm MJ.
How long have you two been together?
12 years.
3 years.
What are your ages?
I'm 55.
I am 27.
I'm 27.
I'm 45.
Who wants to go first?
You can go first.
Okay. Let's pick up a car.
One of y'all better not be on here talking about some, I started talking to her when she was, or I started talking to him when he was like 18 in high school. Bro, I swear I hear one of y'all say that, bro. I'm done.
When we first met, were you just trying to hook up? Or were you looking for something serious?
Definitely just trying to hook up.
Probably just trying to hook up.
Me too.
I was exiting a long-term relationship that was not great, so I guess the hookup is the next step.
Yeah, we hung out a lot first.
We met as just friends, and then it progressed towards the end. But ultimately, I was looking for my person, so.
What are your ages?
She's kind of.
I'm 30.
And I just turned 58.
She looked like she a good 6 to 5.
How did you two meet?
Let me see.
I dated her best friend, who also happens to be her ex.
Yes.
So does she just have a habit of dating young women or something? Like,
We met on Tinder.
It
honestly.
was kind of goofy, but yeah.
Met through relatives. My daughter's dad is cousins with him.
my daughter's dad is cousins with him. What the actual? Yeah.
So our two girls are like sister cousins.
I think. You good with your cousin?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're great.
You found out he was mad at first, he got over it, and everybody's happy.
Have you always been attracted to someone older? When did you move to Cougar Town?
When I found out the rent was cheaper.
Have you always been attracted
that's
to
a
younger
good one.
women?
No. I've actually, in the last 10 years, all the women I've dated have been older.
Cap.
The youngest woman I've ever dated was 5 years younger. So you're definitely a plot change in my life.
So in my early 20s, I feel like I've dated guys my age in their 20s, but as I got older, my mid 20s, I started to get into more older men. But it's not necessarily like I'm super hyper fixated on like finding just an older guy.
Usually when you find somebody who's older, they're more intelligent, they have more empathy. I reached a point where I really stopped hanging out with anybody that was my age, so it was really natural for me to try to start dating people that were older than me.
How did your family/friends feel about our relationship? Who felt weirdest about it?
Ooh, well, my older sister completely did not agree with it, accept it. She was horrible.
Yeah.
But then my younger sister was happy to see me happy.
Yeah.
So
My parents were very skeptical about it. When I first told my
It's kind of a
mom,
lot.
she was like, "What the hell is going on? Like, are you okay?"
I didn't want to say anything at first to anybody.
I'll be
I
thinking
didn't
the same
tell
thing. I'm not gonna care.
my parents. I never like specifically said how young you were. And then like later on, I think after a couple years, she's like, how much younger is he than you? And I was like, like a few years. So I think that like after
Does
a
she
decade,
now know his age?
maybe.
My family and his family, there's no age gap relationships. We're the black sheep at like family holidays.
My dad did call.
Why am I just now hearing this?
It was like, word has it, you got yourself a new roommate. I was like, a little bit more than that, Dad. He's like, all right, and just left it at that. Because he had talked to Aunt Kathy and stuff
God.
about
She hates me.
So I dressed vintage, right? So a friend once said, just because I like to dress in the 50s doesn't mean I have to date anyone in their 50s.
That's good. That's a good one.
I have a teenage daughter, so she was a little bit like, dude, what are you doing? But then she got to meet her.
We're real close, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Does she call you her second mom?
No, I don't. I don't even want her to do that.
Yeah. Plus, she has a mom. It's
yeah,
not.
I'm not trying to like.
She's not her mom.
Yeah, I do see her like as a younger sister though.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's
Like
pretty
that's
much
like my
what it
best friend. Yeah.
Do you know how like, yeah, I see her as a younger sister, bro. Now, I get it because y'all are both probably around the same age. Like she's probably like high school, you're 22, so you know what I'm saying. But the fact that you're kissing this man, doing stuff with this man, bro, don't say that. That don't come off right. I see her as my little sister. I don't know. That just don't sound right.
Have you ever felt our age difference is inappropriate?
But I will say they seem pretty happy. So you know, I mean, everyone on here honestly seems pretty happy. So
I did in the very beginning because you're younger than a lot of my friends' children. So I felt, how did I feel? Not that it was not appropriate, just I felt different. It's like I actually Googled how to be in an age
yeah, she has the same hair as my Spanish teacher.
gap relationship as the
Only
older
difference is
person.
hers a little
There's
longer.
no imbalance. There's no like
Well, a lot
power
longer.
dynamic between us. And
Like my Spanish
I think
teacher
that's
goes probably like right about
what
here.
a lot of people think about most
Hers
age gap
goes right here,
relationships
you know what
is
I'm
that
saying?
like the older person
sure.
or the older guy, they're taking advantage of the younger girl, but like that's totally not the case for us.
How do I annoy you?
You know, it's just there's a lot of nagging, I guess, is the best way to.
I think that kind of stems from who's spent longer amount of time as an adult. I always lived on my own, and he always had like roommates, and you just like wouldn't do laundry or like use the frying pan, don't clean it right away. And so I'd nag you to like clean the pan and not leave water sitting in it. But I'm not mad about it. I'm just like,
In what ways do I act my age?
You have memory loss.
I would say probably your music shows you your age.
You tell everything on TikTok. But you like to, you know, like when she wants to relax, she looks at TikToks and what? Have I said TikTok enough?
Well, I guess that.
Sometimes when me and his daughter are just like sitting there and he tells us about something he has already told us before, me and her just look at each other and we're like,
Roll your eyes.
Yeah,
like,
we're
oh,
just
there's
like-
Grandpa
or
again.
something.
What's it like to learn math on Brilliant.org? Brilliant gets you hands-on to help you learn by doing. Learn topics from everyday math to calculus.
I don't.
Do people ever get confused that we're a couple?
Yes. We've counted so far 4 times that we have been mistaken for mother-daughter.
Just recently on New Year's, you went to the ladies' room and the server goes, "Oh, mother-daughter," and I'm like, "No, she's my girlfriend," and she was just felt so uncomfortable, like, oh, I have friends that are lesbians. They're getting married this summer, and it was funny.
We were at his daughter's high school orientation or something, and like someone was like, "Oh, like, what classes are you gonna sign up for or something?" And I'm like, I graduated a long time ago.
How often do we have sex? Do you wish it was more or less?
More.
What?
Yeah.
Truth or drink? How much are you really willing to reveal to your friends? If you're looking for a good time, buy the Truth or Drink game and
About 5. We have. I
We
would
don't have
say-
enough time in the day.
I would say on average it's about 5 to 14 times a week. So I could always use more. I could always use more.
He's
Five-
getting to that age where if I
5
give
to
him
14 times a week, bro. It's only 7 days in a week.
more, his heart will probably stop.
Oh, stop it.
How often do we have sex?
Cause now I'm thinking about it. You know what's crazy? 2 times 7 is 12. Not 12. Hold on. Cause now that I'm thinking. What? Okay, hold on. He said they have about 14 to what?
14 times a week. So
I have enough time in the day.
I would say on average it's about 5 to 14 times a week. So I could always use more. I could always use more.
So that's 11 times a week. I mean 12, but I'm tripping. So, now let's do the math here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Yeah, I don't, my bad. That's, yeah, I'm tripping. I'm tripping tired right now, but 14, that's 14. So, I want y'all to realize that's 14. Cause I'm getting everything. Yeah, that's 14. Okay, so that's 14. 2 times 7 is 14. Now, you gotta realize this. That's 2 times a day, cause 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. 12, 14. You gotta realize that. That's 2 times a day. That's 2 times. That means they're doing it 2 times a day, right? If they're doing it 2 times a day, how is that not enough? On average, you're doing it 2 times a day. How much more you want? You want 3 times a day? Like, holy.
He's getting to that age where if I give him more,
Bro, you're having as much intercourse as you would if you had it once a day for 2 weeks.
his heart will probably stop.
Like, bro, stop. Holy.
How often do we have sex? Do you wish it was more or less?
Definitely more.
I would say same.
What's stopping you?
If we're being like a little more serious about it, I struggle a little with intimacy because of previous trauma, and so it makes it a little bit more difficult for me to get into that safe space of being comfortable, and it doesn't have anything to do with you.
I know.
Yeah. I love you.
I love you too.
If someone
She's 50s, but she sounds super young. I'm not gonna lie.
were to fuck up this relationship, who would it be?
I think it would be me. And in terms of like fuck up this relationship, it could be like cheating. We've talked about it before, but like of course I would never cheat on you. That's just awful. I love your daughter and I love your family and I love you. So
I mean, I think there's life experiences that you haven't had, that
Like
some
what?
women can go through some big changes between, I think, 27 and 32. So I'm kind of, I'm on high alert to be like, she's dipping.
yeah.
But I hope you don't.
What are the negative ways our age difference has affected our relationship?
Me being into adulthood, that means I have that much more time having experiences or challenges, or like, do you feel like you missed out on your 20s?
I mean, I guess that's one way to look at it.
Did you feel like you grew up right away? Because all of a sudden you were dating someone who was a professional, who had this career.
Yeah, that's a fair question, and I felt like I had to make sacrifices of what my pursuits were, because Pam is like our breadwinner, so I have to prioritize like doing all of these tasks at home, and sometimes that can wear down on you.
If we got pregnant right now, what would we want to do?
I'm gonna get rid of that baby. I don't want kids.
I wouldn't mind having another child at all. We've actually
boy.
I
want a boy.
Yeah.
If we got pregnant right now, what would we want to do?
Yeah, we've been trying to have a kid for a while now, so.
Yeah, it's Like, the good news is, like, my health checks out, and my blood work checks out, and everything checks out.
All that can check out. But once you hit a certain age, sometimes it's just It's just not there for it no more,
but
bro.
being 42, I'm still hopeful, but you just kind of have to have patience.
I
and
hope
acceptance.
y'all can get that child.
We did have a
yo. I hope
loss,
it's a
and
nice,
that makes it a
healthy
little bit
baby.
harder too.
Up here's my earring. I
we
should have
would
put this back.
welcome that, I think. So now I feel like I need a shot.
Do it.
So anybody out there going through hard times,
Yes.
you're not alone.
My favorite babysitter is Annalisa. She's pretty good. She's like my grandma. She says, "Hola, ¿cómo
I knew she was gonna say that.
Between us, who's gonna die first?
Well,
Me.
Well, okay.
You, obviously.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, it's me, obviously. So
I don't really focus on that.
I want to enjoy now.
I think I'm gonna die first.
I mean, I feel like it's gonna be close. You're probably just gonna live a lot longer than you ever expected in your 90s. And he's like, why am I still here?
The trade-off is that I'm gonna be a grumpy old man
But
sooner.
you already are.
I yelled at some high school kids today.
Between us, who's gonna die first?
Oh, that's an easy one.
Oh God, I'm gonna get teary-eyed.
That would probably
sad.
most likely be me.
I need a tissue.
Yeah. This
God.
is actually thought about, believe it or not. And I think every time we've ever had a little bit of a discussion, this is how it ends right here.
I'm just a crybaby.
So
Don't you start. But I mean, I know we're gonna get some good years out of each other. And
Yeah.
we're gonna be together for decades.
yeah,
I've thought about this because I'm like, I wouldn't want her to be with me when I'm old and going to doctor's appointments all the time. And I want you to
Yeah, could you imagine that?
live, and be happy.
I love you.
I love you too, but I wouldn't want, to put you through that. So.
Bro, if you didn't want that, you would be dating another woman like your age. You know what I'm saying? Not someone 30 plus years younger than you.
My best friend.
You're my best friend too, but I think if we got married, it's like it ends at 65. And then you would have to,
That's 7 years.
wait, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I don't think of me as being that old, but yeah, you're right. I think this makes sense.
I think this needs more. No.
Okay. We can discuss this later.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe to 70.
Is this forever love?
Yeah.
absolutely. It's gonna be forever and way beyond that.
When we're ghosts, we're gonna be in love.
Is this forever love?
I think so,
Until one of us dies.
which is gonna be me.
And me. Together. Die
Love you,
together.
sweetie.
I love you, sweetie.
I think no matter what happens at 65 or 66, that I am still going to love you. And I'm still 60.
I ain't gonna lie. Alright. The video's over. Okay, there's nothing else really more. Anyway, that was a nice video though. Dang, I'm shiny. Hold on. Okay, let me stop. Anyway, please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I didn't even have the thing on the stop recording. Oh, we're gonna do that one more time. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I hope you enjoyed the video.